AI is taking over people's minds. Critical thinking is disappearing. A research network pushed to the extreme is about to make ChatGPT practically illegal.
Okay.
Taking Superintendent Chalmers down with it. After losing his job, he stumbles onto something unexpected, a magical breakthrough that could sideline ChatGPT entirely when he discovers the secret to eternal youth.
The following is a Fox special presentation.
We open with Bart proudly telling Marge he got a great grade on his exam. But Lisa's no fool. She knows Bart wouldn't get an A out of nowhere.
He used an artificial intelligence app called ChatGPT to write his essay.
Marge steps in. She knows Bart cheated in some way. Using ChatGPT isn't technically illegal, but it's not exactly ethical either. So she tears off the letter I from the printout and hugs the paper, wanting to feel like Bart actually achieved something on his own for once. Lisa turns to Homer, asking him to talk to Bart and tell him it's wrong to rely on AI, but Homer answers with unusually well-structured sentences, words he'd never use in everyday life.
You just prompted ChatGPT to write that speech for you.
Lisa calls him out, saying he's doing the exact same thing Bart did. Homer doesn't care. In fact, he tells Lisa to give him back his brain, because once you use ChatGPT for everything, your ability to think for yourself basically disappears.
Give me back my phone brain so me father better parent good.
Lisa starts wondering if this will cause trouble in the future, since teachers are already reading essays full of the same flowery, overblown language. Bart's not the only one using ChatGPT for homework. Ralph is too, and in his case it's even harder to believe. Skinner knows he can't stop the students, so the teachers have to stay one step ahead. Their plan: confiscate phones, the main way kids access AI, and install software to detect AI-generated text. What Skinner doesn't know is that Martin is working with Bart and a small group of students. They already know about the software the teachers are using. In fact, instead of being one step ahead of the kids, the teachers are 4 steps behind. Martin tells Bart he'll take care of the software so the detector won't work when they check the essays. And sure enough, Skinner has to tell the teachers the bad news: the kids have already shut the program down. The staff tries other detection methods, but none of them work.
They think we can't get around a firewall. Say hello to my little VPN!
Frustrated and out of options, the teachers assign an oddly specific essay topic involving a banana as the centerpiece of modern science. Nelson is confused. They explain that using a topic this weird, especially with the word banana, will trip up ChatGPT, making it ramble between an essay and fruit facts. But Bart's clever. If they set limits, he and the others will just work around them and give the teachers exactly what they ask for.
They banana us, we'll banana them.
Right then, Chalmers storms into Skinner's office, demanding answers about the huge spending on computer equipment. Fighting AI wasn't going to be cheap, so they go with the old reliable solution: take away the kids' phones. During a school assembly, Chalmers announces that they're becoming a phone-free school. And not just that, all assignments must now be handwritten.
This is just like Animal Farm and we're the bananas.
The next day, every student turns in their phone. Since the school can't legally confiscate them, they attach patches that make them unusable. This puts Bart and the others in a tough spot. Their plan didn't go as expected. They thought Chalmers wouldn't actually go that far, but now that he's taken away their thinking source, they realize they have to get rid of him. Martin comes up with a plan. They dig into Chalmers' old university records and find his thesis. It turns out it was plagiarized, and it's his own system that outs him.
And fire.
Oh.
With that, Chalmers is fired. Meanwhile, Shauna tells Jimbo her dad got caught cheating and has been arrested.
He's fired.
Yeah, I think he got arrested.
The next day, as usual, Chalmers heads to Moe's Tavern to drown his sorrows in alcohol. Homer and the guys overhear him talking about how he was just a kid who always dreamed of being part of the education system. Eventually, tired of his rambling, Homer offers to help him get a job at the nuclear plant. Chalmers doesn't believe he can land a respectable position, but he keeps talking until everyone gets sick of him and leaves. But without Homer's random ideas, there wouldn't be an episode.
Get off my lawn, you drunks!
So yes, Chalmers ends up working at the plant, from superintendent to janitor. Used to being strict and efficient, Chalmers gives the job his all. Homer tells him to stop. Initiative never pays off here. He advises him to just pretend to be busy, without actually doing anything. To prove his point, Homer shows him how everyone else fakes focus, while actually chilling out, trying not to get caught by the boss. But since it's Chalmers' first time, he completely blows it.
Chalmers!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
As punishment, they send him down to the pipes, where he runs into snails, massive radioactive ones. They may be slow, but they're dead on when they attack. Later that night, Shauna complains that horror movies aren't scary anymore. Not a single jump scare halfway through. That's when Chalmers suddenly bursts in, actually managing to scare her.
Dad!
Chalmers begs her not to look at him. He's embarrassed. But no, those snails really did give him what seems to be eternal youth. Shauna even rubs a bit of the substance on her face, hoping to keep her skin as soft as a baby's. The next day, Chalmers walks into Burns's office, and Burns can't help but feel relief he fired him. In his eyes, Chalmers was lazy and past his prime, but Smithers quickly points out that it's the same man from yesterday, just a much younger, fresher version. That's when inspiration strikes. Chalmers decides to turn this into a business. He'll manufacture and patent the cream of youth. With this plan, he launches a full skincare line, from serums to moisturizers, becoming an overnight sensation. Later, he's invited onto a men's podcast, where they rave about Escarbro, his men's skincare line. On the show, Chalmers talks about his years in education, everything he did for Springfield Elementary, how he discovered the snails, and how he built the marketing strategy behind his booming brand. Naturally, influencers start promoting it, because no product survives today without them. Even Homer gives Escarbro a glowing review, and it actually seems to work. Chief Wiggum, Moe, Snake, and a bunch of other guys swear they're seeing real results. Soon, the brand explodes in popularity. The company's headquarters are built right next to the nuclear plant. After all, where else would they get those snails? Riding the wave of success, Chalmers introduces Smithers to other entrepreneurs with their own product lines. This new world gives him not only wealth and status, but also a better relationship with Shauna. Their father-daughter bond hadn't exactly been great, but now she seems to respect him. She proudly tells him her classmates use his products. Not just teens, even kindergartners. She's thrilled, because this means she can have as many ponies as she wants. Chalmers knows that children using his products was never part of the plan, so he decides to visit the elementary school to see it for himself. What he finds is chaos. The kids are stressed, obsessing over skincare routines, in hopes of never aging, but the truth is, children don't need anti-aging creams. Their collagen and natural vitamins already do the work. Yet everywhere he looks, kids are staring into mirrors and slathering on products they don't need. Worried, Chalmers realizes they're more focused on skincare than learning. He's horrified to see some of them wearing anti-aging masks.
Oh no, I look 12!
No matter where he turns, there are children applying his products. He steps up at the school assembly and admits he never meant for the product to reach kids. He knows it's absurd to try to stop something as inevitable as aging. After all, he became an educator to protect children from growing into adults like him. People who end up damaging their own minds, so he bans his own skincare line. And since he's already rich, he buys the elementary school and reclaims his old job. As time passes, and he stops using the cream, his skin returns to its natural aging state. One evening, while watching TV with Shauna, he tells her not to worry about going broke. He still owns part of the company. Unfortunately, it's now run by 3 good men, good for nothings, really. They feed the snails salty food, starve them, and unsurprisingly, the creatures die off. Meanwhile, Skinner tries to build his own fortune, but there are no more snails left to exploit. The episode ends by once again tackling modern social issues, not just how ChatGPT use grows, while critical thinking shrinks, but also society's obsession with products that promise to hold off aging forever.